Hello student, I am Sachin Gupta and I welcome to you on my YouTube channel where I am uploading the video of the mathematical concept. It's before we move on to our lecture, I want to say that please student like and subscribe my channel, because if you do so then you give me as a feedback and I make more and more video for you. So student, I brought to you today most important concept of the differentiation of exercise 10b, which is the RS Agrawal for class 12. And student, for your information I tell you that this exercise 10b I take the book of the RS Agrawal, which is the 13th edition and which is printed in 2023. Now I write here some for important formulae which is used in exercise 10b. These formulas are: C, one by one, the differential of e raised to the power x is student e raised to the power x. Differential of ex does not change, so I write a differential of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x, and differential of a raised to the power x is a raised to the power x log e base a, and differential of log x is 1 by x, and differential of log a base x is 1 by x log e base a. Now student, I write here some other formula which is used in exercise 10b, which is in the form of logarithmic function. And here first formula is log x into y equal to log x plus y, and log x by y equal to log x minus y. Third formula is log x raised to the power n is n times log x. And fourth formula is log a base x is equal to 1 upon log x a. And student, here fifth formula is log x base x, its value is 1, and log e base 1, its value is 0. So student, these are formulae which is used in exercise 10b. It's before we solve the exercise 10b, you remember this formulae and see after it the solution of exercise 10b. Here student, in exercise 10b there are 25 question, or no, sorry student, there are 22 question. I write here first 5 question in which each question have 3 parts in it. So student, let's start solve one by one question. Question number 1. As student, I already informed you that in exercise 10b, whenever you have given a function, you have to let that function equal to y. So I take this function, this function equal let y equal to which is given function. Here I write first question is y e raised to the power 4x, which is I write here first question is e raised to the power 4x, which have to differentiate with respect to x. Now we find a differential dy by dx. So I apply the formula of d by I apply the differential operator d by dx both side. And when we differentiate e raised to the power something, then e raised to the power something come same as, so it's a differential e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x. But student, here I already tell you that whenever in the place of x something occur different value, then we differentiate it again. So I differentiate 4x again, and this 4 come before of the function, and differential of x and x differentiate again. So differential of x is 1 as we know, so its total value is become 4 times e raised to the power 4x. This is our first answer. First answer is 4 e raised to the power 4x. Now we go on second first question is Student, I write here y is equal to e raised to the power minus 5x. When we solve, then we apply d by dx on both sides. E raised to the power minus 5x I write as well as. And student, as we know that the differential of e raised to the power is same, does not change, so e raised to the power minus 5x come as well as. Now we differentiate again minus 5x, because here in the present in the place of x, here is present minus 5x, so I differentiate minus 5x again by applying chain rule. Now e raised to the power minus 5x come as well as, and minus 5 goes outside of differential, and we differentiate x only here. Now differential of x is 1, then this become minus 5 times e raised to the power minus 5x. This is our answer. Now we go on question number 3rd of the first, which is e raised to the power x cube. So I let y equal to e x cube. Now we solve, apply dy by dx, apply d by dx on both sides. As student, I tell you before that the differential of e raised to the power is does not change, so e raised to the power x, here I consider x cube as a x, so I differentiate x cube again by chain rule, or you know that differential of x raised to the power n is n x raised to the power n minus 1, so it's become 3x 3 minus 1, so total become 3 times it's become 3x square, so it I write it before of e raised to the power x cube. This is our third of first answer. Now we go on question number 2nd. Question number first of second, I take y is equal to e raised to the power 2 by x. Now I solve, apply d by dx on both sides, student, then it's become something like e raised to the power 2 by x d by dx, and when we differentiate it, then differential of e raised to the power something does not change, since here in the presence in the place of x is 2 by x, so I differentiate it again. Now student, we know whenever constant is occurring, then it take it out from the function, so I take it out from the function, and it's become d by dx of 1 by x. And student, we know that this can be written as 1 by x can be written as x raised to the power minus 1, which become the formula of d by dx of x raised to the power m. So I write it as 2 times its power come before of the differential of x, and differential it's become 1 power reduce 1 of x, so it's become x raised to the power minus 2, and this when we multiply this, then it's become minus 2 times x square. X raised to the power minus 2 can be written as 1 by x square, and e raised to the power 2 by x I write as well as. This is our first of second answer. Now we go on second of second. Here given is y equal to e raised to the power minus x. Now we solve and apply d by dx on both sides. It's become, student, I write differential of e raised to the power x, e raised to the power root x is e raised to the power root x, and since in the place of x here present root x, so I differentiate root x again, So the differential of x root x, I can write root x as x raised to the power on 1 by 2. This become x raised to the power n, and its differential is 1 upon 2 x raised to the power 1 by 2 minus 1. And when you subtract it, then it's become something like this, 1 by 2 root x. So I write here 1 by 2 root x e raised to the power root x. This is our second answer. Now we go on question number third of second. Question number third of second is question number third of second is, student, here given is here we have to given y equal to e raised to the power minus 2 times root x. So I solve and apply d by dx on both side, As student, we know that e raised to the power x differential is e raised to the power x. So as I consider minus 2 root x as a x, so I differentiate it again minus 2 root x. So and student, minus 2 is here a constant, so I take it outside of the differential of root x, and root x can be written as x raised to the power 1 by 2, and this function I write as well as minus 2 times root x, and minus 2 I write as well as, and differential of x raised to the power 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 x raised to the power minus 1 by 2, which can be written as 1 upon root x, Student, remember that whenever differential of root x you are doing, then its differential is 1 upon 2 root x. So I write it directly, because this term is occurring again and again. So it's become minus 2 into 1 upon e raised to the power 2 root x, and student, if you are watching, then this 2 and this 2 get cancelled, then total value is become, when this you write it like e raised to the power minus 2 root x whole divided by root x. This is our third of second answer. Sorry student for disturbing. Now we solve the question number third. Question number first of third, I write here y equal to e raised to the power cot x. Now we differentiate and apply d by dx on both sides, then it's become d by dx e cot x, and differential of e raised to the power x does not change. I consider cot x as a x, so it's become e raised to the power x, and differential of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x. Now as I consider cot x as a x, so I differentiate cot x again, and I know student the differential of cot x is minus cosec square x, then it's come minus cosec square x, and this function I write before of minus cosec square x. So student, this is our first of third answer. Now we go on second of third. Student, we have given y equal to e raised to the power minus sine 2x, and student, if we apply the d by dx both side, then it's become something like e raised to the power minus sine 2x. And student, here I consider minus sine 2x as a x again. So e raised to the power x differential is e raised to the power x. So minus sine 2x come as well as. Now we differentiate which I consider here x, and which is minus sine 2x. Now student, you differentiate this function, then differential of sine is cos, and this minus sign I take outside, then it's become e raised to the power minus sine 2x, and differential of sine is cos 2x. And student, we know that here when we apply the chain rule, then a differential of 2x, then we differentiate 2x again, so it's become differential of 2x is 2, which come before of all of these values. So it's become something like this. This is our second of third answer. Now we go on question number third of third. Now we go on question number third of third is. So student, I solve the question number third of third, which is I take y is equal to e raised to the power under root sine x. Now we differentiate it and applying the d by dx on both sides, as we are differentiating with respect to x of all these functions, and so we apply d by dx on both sides, and it becomes something like d by dx of e raised to the power sine x. And student, we know that the differential of e raised to the power x is same, and here I consider under root sine x as x, so it's become e raised to the power sine x. And student, as I consider this under root sine x as x, so I differentiate it again sine x. And student, I write here d by dx of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So if I consider this sine x as x, then its differential is 1 upon 2 root sine x. And as student, we know that this is not a x, this is a sine x, so we differentiate sine x again by applying chain rule. So a differential of sine x becomes become cos x. This function come as well as upon 2 root sine x, and differential of sine x come as cos x. This is our answer. Now we go on question number first of fourth. Question number first of fourth is, I take here student, let y equal to tan log x. Now we solve this question. Apply d by dx on both sides because we are differentiating with respect to x, and I write this function as well as. Now student, we know that the differential of tan is sec square, so I write here sec square. As here in the place of angle present log x, so I also here write as a log x as an angle of sec square. So, and student, since here log x is present as a place of x, so I differentiate log x again. And student, we know that the differential of log x is 1 by x, so I write here sec square log x as well as, and differential of log x is 1 upon x, so its total value is become sec square 1 by x sec square log x. This is our answer. Now we go on question number second of fourth. Second of fourth question is student. Second of fourth question is second of fourth question. I take y is equal to log sec x. Now we differentiate both side by d by dx. Sorry, differentiate with respect to x. So apply d by dx on both side log sec x. Now student, the differential of log x is 1. I write here differential of d by dx of log x is 1 by x. So here written as a log sec x. So its differential is become 1 upon sec x, because in the place of x here present sec x, so it's become 1 by sec. And student, we know that whenever in the place of x present any other function, then we differentiate it again, then we differentiate sec x again, then it's become this 1 by sec I write as well as, and differential of sec x is become sec x into tan x. Now this sec get cancelled to each other, then its answer is become tan x. This is our second of fourth answer. Now we go on third of fourth question. Third of fourth question is log sin x by 2. So I let y equal to log sin x by 2. Sorry, x by 2. Now we differentiating and applying d by dx on both sides. Student, we know that the differential of log x is 1 by x. So I apply here, then it's become 1 upon sin x by 2, and d by dx of sin x we do again, sorry, x by 2. Differential of sin is cos x, so here present angle is x by 2, so I differentiate x by 2 again by applying chain rule. Student, if you are watching, then this become cos by sin is cot, so I write here cot x by 2, and x by 2, differential of x by 2 is 1 by 2, so I write before of this function 1 by 2. This is our answer. Now we go on question number first of fifth. I know student, these are question are very easy, but I am solving because I upload the whole book solution of the RS Agrawal. Those students want to watch it. That's why I solving these all questions. Question number third of fifth is completed, so I go on question number first of fifth. I take y equal to log 3 base x. Now we apply the solution, and we know that student, the differential of log a base x is 1 upon x log e base a. So it's a differential become dy by dx is equal to d by dx log 3 base x is become 1 by x, as we know that log a base differential is 1 by x, so 1 by x come as well as, and log e base a is also come with it, so it's become log e base. Here a is present as a 3, here e is present as a 3, so I write log e base 3. It's the differential. Now we go on second of fifth. So I take it y equal to 2 raised to the power minus x. Now we solve and applying the d by dx on both sides, so it become d by dx of 2 raised to the power minus x. In this question we apply the formula of differential of a raised to the power x, and student, differential of a raised to the power x is a raised to the power x log e base a. So I solve, and a raised to the power x come as well as, so here 2 raised to the power minus x come as well as, and student, here come log e base 2, because in the place of a here present 2, so I write log e base 2. Now student, because I know that in the place of x here present minus x, so I differentiate minus x again by chain rule. So when we differentiate minus x, then its differentiation is minus 1 take outside, and differential of x is 1, so it's become minus 1. So its answer is minus 2 times minus 2 raised to the power minus x log e base 2 is our answer. Now we go on question number third of fifth, right? What is the third of fifth? 3 raised to the power x plus 2 is question. So I write here dy by dx, and d by dx of 3 raised to the power x plus 2. And student, the differential of a raised to the power x is a raised to the power x log e base a. So it's come uh, 3 raised to the power x plus 2 come as well as, because a raised to the power x, a raised to the power come as well as, and with it I write log e base a. A is here present as a 3, so log e base 3. And here student, in the place of x is present as x plus 2, so I differentiate x plus 2 again. And student, we know that the differential of x is 1, and differential of 2, which is a constant function, its differential is 0, so its total differential become 1. And when we multiply 1 by this function, then our function does not change, it come as well as. So this is our answer. Now I write a more question of the exercise 10b. Here student, I write 7 more question of the exercise 10b, which is from question number 6 to 12. And question number 6 has its 3 parts. So I solve first part of 6, and let y equal to log x plus 1 by x. Now we solve and differentiate it both side d by dx, then it's become something like differential of log x is student 1 upon x, and d by dx of x plus 1 by x I do again, because of we apply our chain rule, and it's become x plus 1 upon x, and when we differentiate x, then it's become 1, and differential of 1 upon x is 1 upon x, differential is student is minus 1 upon x square. So I write here minus 1 upon x square. Now student, when you solve, take here LCM, then it's become something x upon x square plus 1. How it x come? This, when you take LCM and then this LCM goes upside up, then it's become x, and it's become x square minus 1 upon x. Now we solve the formula of a square minus b square. Sorry student, it does not solve more, and this x get cancelled, and it's become x square minus 1 and x square plus 1. This is our answer of first of 6th. Now we go on question number second of 6th. I let y equal to log sine 3x, we apply the d by dx on both side, then this becomes something like d by dx of log sine 3x, and differential of log x is 1 upon x, then it is 1 upon sine 3x goes 1 upon sine 3x is become, and differential of sine 3x we do again, because we apply here chain rule, and differential of sine is cos, so it's become cos 3x upon sine 3x, and since here present in the place of x is 3x, so we differentiate 3x again, so it's become the differential of 3x is 3, so it's become 3 cos and cos upon sine you can write cot 3x. This is our answer of second of sixth. Now we go on question number third of sixth. Third of sixth question is log x plus under root 1 plus x square. So I write here y equal to log x plus under root 1 plus x square, and we differentiate with respect to x both sides, then it's become differential of sorry student, I write here firstly dy dx because you have in knowledge we differentiate this function with respect to x. That's why I write here d by dx firstly, then differentiate. Now student, we know that differential of log x is 1 upon x. Here in the place of x is present x plus under root 1 plus x square. So I write x plus under root 1 plus x square, and we differentiate this x which I consider here again. So it's become differential of x is become this function come as well as student. So I write here 1 by 1 x plus 1 under root 1 plus x square, and we differentiate x, then it's become 1, and differential of root x, differential of root x I tell you that 1 upon 2 root x. So I write directly its differential become 1 upon 2 root 1 plus x square. Since student this is not a pure x, or we can say here in the place of x is present 1 plus x square, so I differentiate 1 plus x square and apply chain rule again 1 plus x square, 1 plus x square. So student, when you differentiate 1, then it's become 0, and when you differentiate x square, then its differential is 2x. So I write here totally as a 2x. This 2 and this 2 get cancelled to each other, and this becomes something. I write here x plus under root 1 plus x, and under root 1 plus x square plus x whole divided by under root 1 plus x square. If student you are watching that these two terms are same, so I cancel to each other, then it remaining term is 1 upon under root 1 plus x square. This is our answer. This is our answer. Now I erase it. So here student, question number third of 6 is completed. Now we solve question number 7th. So I write here y equal to e raised to the power under root x and log x, and solve. We apply d by dx on both sides, then it's become d by dx e raised to the power under root x and log x. As student you are watching that here two function e raised to the power under root x and log x is present here. So I take here e raised to the power under root x is a first function and log x is our second function. So I differentiate, we apply the formula of d by dx of u into v, that is first function d by dx of second function plus second function d by dx of first function. So apply here, if this is our first function, this is our second function. So e root x come as well as, and I differentiate firstly log x and plus log x right as well as, because second function and d by dx of first function. First function is here e root x. Now we differentiate it. Differential of log x is 1 by x, and log x right I as well as e raised to the power x differential is e raised to the power x. Since here present root x, so I differentiate root x again by applying chain rule, and this becomes e root x whole divided by x plus log x. And student, if I write e root x before of the log x, and student, you know the differential of root x is 1 upon 2 root x, 1 upon 2 root x. So it's become something like this. And if I take the common e root x in both these two terms, then it's become 1 upon 1 by x plus log x whole divided by 2 root x. This is our answer of 7. Now we go on question number 8. Question number 8 is a log sine under root x square plus 1. So I write here, let y is equal to log sine under root x square plus 1 and solve it. We apply d by dx on both sides, d by dx on both sides. Then it written like as, student, we know that the differential of log x, I take this function as a x, this function I take as a x, whole this function sine under root x square plus 1 I take as x, then differential of log x is 1 upon x. Since I take a sine under root x square plus 1 as a x, so 1 upon, in the place of x come sine under root x square plus 1, and we differentiate this x again, because here the place of x is presented sine under root x square plus 1, and this function I write as well as sine under root x square plus 1 I write as well as, and differential of sine is, student, cos under root x square plus 1. Since in the place of x here present under root x square plus 1, so I apply again chain rule in under root x square plus 1, and we know that the differential of root x is, a student, 1 upon 2 root x. Cos upon sine become cot, so I write here directly cot under root x square plus 1, and differential of under root x is 2 root x. Since here in the place of x is present x square plus 1, that's why I write here also x square plus 1, and we differentiate x square plus 1 again. When we differentiate x square plus 1 again by applying chain rule, then differential of x square is 2x and differential of 1 is 0. So when we add 2x plus 0, then it's become totally 2x. Then it's become 2x. Then this 2 and this 2 get cancelled to each other. This 2 and this 2 get cancelled to each other. Then total values become x cot under root x square plus 1 whole divided by under root x square plus 1. This is our required answer of question number 8. Now we go on question number 9. Now we go on question number 9, students. Question number 9 is e raised to the power 2x sine 3x. E raised to the power 2x sine 3x. I solve it. Apply d by dx on both sides. Here, student, if you are watching, then again two functions are coming, that is e and sine. So I take a e as a first and sine take as a second. So first function, which is a formula I write here, first function d by dx of sine 3x plus second function sine is here second function, and d by dx of first function. And student, we know that the differential of sine is cos, then it's become cos 3x, and we again differentiate 3x, then it's become 3, and sine 3x come as well as differential of e raised to the power 2x is e raised to the power 2x, because differential of e raised to the power something does not change, and when we again differentiate this 2x, then its differential is 2. So overall it's become, when I take a common both this term, first term is this and second term is this, when we take e raised to the power 2x in both these two terms, then it's become 3 cos 3x and plus 2 sin 3x is our required answer. Now we go on question number 10. Question number 10 is, I let here y equal to e raised to the power 3x and cos 2x. Now we differentiate, apply the d by dx on both side, d by dx on both side, e raised to the power 3x cos 3x I write, sorry, cos 2x है, so I apply here cos 2x. Now student, again here two functions are coming, e and cos, so I take e as a first and cos as a second. So I write here first function d by dx of second function which is cos 2x and plus cos second function which is cos 2x and d by dx of first function which is 3x, e raised to the power 3x. Now we differentiate e raised to the power cos 2x, then differential of cos is minus sign, so I write here, I write here into minus sign 2x, and differential of 2x is do again because we apply here chain rule, so differential of 2x is 2. Now cos 2x I write as well as differential of e raised to the power 3x come as e raised to the power 3x, and we differentiate 3x again, then its differential is 3. So student, if I take common e raised to the power 3x in both of these two terms, I take e raised to the power 3x common, then it's become something minus 2 sine 2x and plus 3 times cos 2x. This is our required answer. Now we go on question number 11. I erase it firstly, then solve 11 and 12. Now we go on question number 11. I let student y is equal to e raised to the power minus 5x and cot 4x. So solve, apply d by dx on both side, d by dx I apply both side. Student, here again two functions are present, so I take e as a first and cot as a second. I apply the formula of first second in multiplication of the differentiation. So e minus 5x come as well as, and d by dx of cot 4x and cot 4x come as well as, and differential of e raised to the power minus 5x come as well as. Now differential of e raised to the power minus 5x, e raised to the power minus 5x come as well as, differential of cot x is minus cosec square 4x, and student, we know that here in the place of x is present 4x, so I differentiate again 4x, this 4x, then its differential is 4, and plus this cot I write as well as a differential of e raised to the power minus 5x is e raised to the power minus 5x. Since in the place of minus 5x, since the place of x is present minus 5x, so I differentiate minus 5x again, then it's become minus 5. And here student, if we are watching, then e raised to the power minus 5x is common term, so I take it outside of both these two functions, then it's become minus 4 cosec square 4x, and this become minus 5 cot 4x. This is our required answer. Now we go on question number 12. Question number 12 is, student, I take y is equal to e raised to the power x into log sine 2x. Here student, again two functions are coming, so I apply d by dx on both sides, e raised to the power x and log sine 2x. I take e as a first function and log x as second function, so apply e first function, differential of second function, and second function differential of first function. This is our formula of first second in multiplication. e raised to the power x I write as well as, and differential of log x is 1 upon sine x, and sine x I differentiate again, then it's become cos 2x, and when 2x differentiate again, then it's become 2, and log sine 2x, differential of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x, so it becomes something like e raised to the power x come on both these two terms, so I take common e raised to the power x, and cos upon sine become cot 2x, and this come as well as, student, one more thing, no, this is complete answer here. This is our answer of 12. Now I erase it and write more question of exercise 10b. Here student, I write the question number 13. Let y equal to log cosec x minus cot x, which is written here, and I solve this question and apply the d by dx on both sides of this equation, then it's something become like d by dx of log cosec x and minus cot x. As student, we know that the differential of log x is 1 by x, so it's become cosec x minus cot x. Now student, in the place of x, here represent here present cosec x minus cot x, so I differentiate it again, cosec x minus cot x. I write here, this come as well as cosec x minus cot x, and differential of cosec x is, student, minus cosec minus cosec x into cot x, and differential of cot x is, student, minus cosec square x, since minus sign is already present here, then this minus and minus get become positive, and if I take a cosec common from numerator parts, then it's become I write this terms before firstly, so it's become cosec x and minus this cosec goes outside, it's become only cot x, and I write this terms which is on the denominator, cosec x minus cot x. If you are watching, then these two brackets are same, so I get cancelled to each other, then our solution is only cosec x is answer. Now we go on question number 14. I take y equal to log sec x by 2, log sec x by 2 and plus tan x by 2. We differentiate it with respect to x, so apply d by dx on both sides, Now student, if you are watching, then differential of log x is 1 by x. Here I consider sec x by 2 tan x by 2 as a x, so it's become 1 upon sec x by 2 plus tan x by 2. Now we differentiate again sec x by 2 plus tan x by 2. We differentiate it again, then this terms come as well as x by 2 plus tan x by 2, and differential of sec x is, student, sec x into tan x. In the place of x is present x by 2, so I also write here x by 2, not confused with this x by 2, and differential of tan x is sec square x, then it's written sec square x by 2 because here present x by 2. And student, and one more thing, that when we differentiate x by 2, then 1 by 2 is also come with this sign, with this term, and also with this term, because here not present x by 2. X by 2 is differentiated with this terms also and this term also, so 1 by 2 come both these two terms, with both these two terms. And student, when we take a common 1 by 2 sec x by 2 in both these two terms, then it's become tan x by 2 plus sec x by 2, and whole divided by this term come as well as here, So I write here sec x by 2 plus tan x by 2, as well as, now if you are watching, then these two brackets are same, so I cancel these two brackets to each other. Then our answer is 1 upon 2 sec x by 2 is answered. Now we go on question number 15. I erase this. Question number 15. Question number 15 is, student, y is equal to under root 1 plus e raised to the power x 1 minus e raised to the power x. I apply here d by dx on both sides. D by dx on both sides. Student, root can be written as a 1 plus e raised to the power x 1 minus root can be written as in power 1 by 2. Now we differentiate, it's become something, this you consider this function as a x, then it's become x raised to the power 1 by 2. Then we apply here the formula of x raised to the power n. Power come before of the function and of the differential of e raised to the power x 1 minus e raised to the power x, and power 1 get reduced. So I write here 1 by 2 minus 1, and d by dx of 1 plus e raised to the power x and 1 minus e raised to the power x. I write again, and this become, its power become minus 1 by 2, and when you solve this power, it's become, its numerator and denominator get changed to each other. Then e raised to the power goes upside and e 1 plus e raised to the power x goes downside, and under root also come with it. Now we differentiate it. Here student, two functions are occurring in the fraction part, so I take a first numerator function as a first function and denominator function as a second function. So if we apply here the formula of u by v, which is second function d by dx of first function minus first function d by dx of second function, and whole divided by square of second function. So I write here second function d by dx of first function and minus first function d by dx of second function whole divided by square of second function, and this terms I close in big bracket. This term I write as well as, and now we differentiate it 1 minus ex 1 minus e raised to the power x come as well as, differential of 1 is 0 and differential of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x, does not change, and 1 plus e raised to the power x come as well as, differential of 1 is 0 and differential of e raised to the power x does not change. So I write as well as it. Now we whole divide by 1 minus ex whole of square whole divided by. If you are watching, then in both these two terms e raised to the power x, e raised to the power x is common, and this minus become positive when we multiply this 2 minus, and I write it like 1 minus e 1 plus ex, and when we take common e raised to the power x, then it's become 1 minus e raised to the power x plus 1 plus e raised to the power x. This bracket come here and this bracket come here, and I write 1 minus ex whole of square. This e raised to the power x, e raised to the power x get cancelled to each other, and 1 plus 1 become 2, and this 2 get cancelled to this 2. So remaining term is e raised to the power x. And student, one more thing, 1 minus e raised to the power x, here 1 minus e raised to the power x whole power is 1 by 2, and here whole power is 2, and when this 1 by 2 is goes downside, then we subtract 1 by 2 into this 2, then it's become 3 by 2, and this function can be written as 1 plus e raised to the power x whole power 1 by 2, and it's become 1 minus e raised to the power x become 3 by 2. You can solve only this multiplication. So this is our answer of 15 question. Now we go on question number 16. Question number 16. Question number 16 is let y is equal to e raised to the power x plus e raised to the power minus x, e raised to the power x minus e raised to the power minus x. I solve it, so apply d by dx on both sides, e raised to the power x plus e raised to the power minus x whole divided by e raised to the power x minus e raised to the power minus x. Here again two functions are coming on a dividation, so I take it first and second. Second function d by dx of first function minus first function d by dx of second function whole divided by square of second function. Now I write here e raised to the power x minus e raised to the power minus x. Differential of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x, and differential of e raised to the power minus x is e raised to the power minus x. And since we differentiate minus x again, then differential of minus x is minus 1, then this plus become minus, and this minus I write as well as e raised to the power x plus e raised to the power minus x, and differential of e raised to the power x I write as well as, and this become plus e raised to the power minus x whole divided by e raised to the power x minus e raised to the power minus x whole of square. Now student, if you are watching, then these two terms are same and these two terms are also same. So I solve it, e raised to the power x minus e raised to the power minus x whole of square, and right here minus e raised to the power x plus e raised to the power minus x whole of square whole divided by e raised to the power x minus e raised to the power minus x whole of square. If you are watching, then here written like something a minus b square and minus a plus b square. If student we solve these two formulas, a minus whole square of a minus b square of a plus b, then we get minus times 4ab. If you solve, then you get minus 4ab. Then I here in the place of a is present e raised to the power x, and in the place of b is present e raised to the power minus x. So I write here minus 4 times e raised to the power x and e raised to the power minus x whole divided by this in the denominator terms come as well as, because I does not make any change on the denominator. And student, if you are watching, then e power x and minus x become 0. So this e is cancelled to each other and become 1. So remaining term is minus 4 upon e raised to the power x minus e raised to the power minus x whole of square. This is our answer of question number 16. Now we go on question number 17. Question number 17. Question number 17. I take y is equal to x into e raised to the power under root minus sin x. Now we solve and apply d by dx on both sides, because we are differentiating with respect to x. Student, here I take first and second function. X is our first function and e raised to the power something is second function. So we apply the formula of first and second in multiplication of the differentiation. So first d by dx of second and plus second d by dx of first. So it's become something x, and when we differentiate, then e raised to the power something, differential is no change, so e raised to the power sine x, under root sine x come, as well as now we differentiate again under root sine x, and e raised to the power under root sine x come as well as, and differential of x is 1. And student, if you are watching, then x e raised to the power minus sine x I write as well as, and under root x, differential of under root x is 1 upon 2 root x, so I write its differential direct 1 upon 2 root sine x, and d by dx of under sine x I write again, because we apply here chain rule, and when we multiply by 1 this term, then this term is come as well as, and this become differential of sine x is cos x, so I write it x cos x e raised to the power under root sine x whole divided by 2 under root sine x, and this come as well as e under root sine x, and take common e raised to the power under root sine x, then it's become x cos x whole divided by 2 root sine x plus 1. This is required answer of question number 17. Now we go on question number 18. Question number 18. Question number 18 is, student, I write here y equal to e raised to the power sine x into sine e raised to the power x. Now we differentiate it, dy by dx on both sides, applying, then here we apply first and second function. When we take a first and second function, then apply the formula, first and second function in differential first function, and dy dx of second function, and dy dx of first function. So student, difference e raised to the power sine x come as well as, now you differentiate sine, then it's give cos, and angle come as well as, and we differentiate e raised to the power again, and sine e raised to the power x I write as well as, and when you differentiate e raised to the power something, then e raised to the power something come as well as, and we differentiate sine x again by chain rule. Now e sine x come as well as, and cos e raised to the power x also come as well. Differential of e raised to the power x is again e raised to the power x, and this sine e raised to the power x come as well. This e raised to the power sine x also come as well, and differential of sine x is cos x. So it's become what if here any terms is occurring common, then I take common e raised to the power sine x and e raised to the power sine x. Both these terms have e raised to the power minus e raised to the power sine x, so I take it common. Then it's become e raised to the power x cos e raised to the power x plus, and this become cos x into sine e raised to the power x. This is our required answer of question number 18. Now we go on question number 19. Question number 19. Let y is equal to e raised to the power 1 minus x square into tan x. Solving, apply dy by dx on both sides, and d by dx on both sides 1 minus x square into tan x. Here student, again first and second function are occurring, then we apply here the first and second function formula of the differentiation. First function differential of second function plus second function differential of first function. e raised to the power under root 1 minus x square come, as well as differential of tan x is sec square x. So I write sec square x and plus differential of tan x, right, as well as, and differential of e raised to the power x is same, does not change, and d by dx of under root 1 minus x square I do again, because we apply here chain rule, then it becomes sec square x e raised to the power 1 minus x square plus, and this become tan x into e raised to the power under root 1 minus x square, and it's become 1 upon 2 under root 1 minus x square, and we differentiate 1 minus x square again, then differential of 1 is 0 and differential of x square is 2x. So it's become, then this 2 and this 2 get cancelled to each other, and e raised to the power under root 1 minus x I take common in both these two terms, then it's become sec square x plus and this minus come here, then it's become x tan x and whole divided by under root 1 minus x square. This is our required answer of 19. Now we go on question number 20. Now we go on question number 20. Question number 20 is, I write here y equal to e raised to the power x 1 plus cos x, and apply d by dx on both sides, d by dx of e raised to the power x 1 plus cos x. Here again first and second rule is occurring, and the fraction rule of d by dx second d by dx of first minus first d by dx of second. So student, and square of second function in dividation. Now we differentiate it, then it's become 1 plus cos x, and differential of e raised to the power x, e raised to the power x, and this e raised to the power x come as well, differential of 1 is 0, and differential of cos x is minus sin x, and whole divided by this come as well as here, this come as well as here. Now you take common e raised to the power x in above function, then it's become 1 plus cos x and plus sin x whole divided by 1 plus cos x whole of square. This is our required answer. Now we go on question number 21. Question number 21. Question number 21 is y equal to x cube e raised to the power x cos x. Solution, dy by dx x cube e raised to the power x cos x. Here student, we are watching that three functions are occurring in this term. So firstly I take two terms to each other, and one term separately, then it's become something first and second function type. So we apply the formula of first function d by dx of second function, and second function d by dx of first function. So don't confuse and don't afraid of that here three functions are occurring. You take any two function in one bracket, and that bracket take as a one function. So I take here two last function as a one function. So this function is become our second function, and this is our first function. So I apply here formula. Now student, if you are watching that in this bracket two functions are also come, so we again apply the formula of first second. So it's become first function d by dx of second function plus second function d by dx of first function, and this bracket is closed, and this come as well as a differential of x cube is 3x square. Now x cube I write as well as e raised to the power x I write as well as differential of cos x is minus sin x, and cos x I write as well as differential of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x plus e raised to the power x cos x and into 3x square. into 3x square. Now student, and you are watching that e raised to the power x, e raised to the power x, and e raised to the power x is common in all three terms. E raised to the power x I take common in all three terms, and when we multiply x cube in both these two terms, then this will become x cube minus sin x plus cos x, this type. And this 3x square I write before of this function. E raised to the power x goes outside, and then here remaining only cos x. So I write it in one bracket, something or you can say this is your answer. If you want to solve more, then multiply x cube in both these two terms and then write in right sequence, then that is also your answer. Now we go on question number 22, which is the last question of this exercise. Question number 22, I let y is equal to e raised to the power x cos x. We differentiate dy by dx on both sides and apply d by dx on both sides. So if a differential of e raised to the power x is e raised to the power x does not change, and since student here in the place of x is present x into cos x, so I differentiate x into cos x. Again here we apply first second rule, here we apply first second rule. When we apply here first second rule, then it's become first function d by dx of second function and d by dx of first function. So it's become as cos x as well as, and this become x differential of cos x is minus sin x and plus cos x I write as well as differential of x is 1. So it's become e raised to the power x cos x and minus x sin x plus cos x. This is our required answer. Now student, if you like this session, then please like and subscribe and meet in next lecture.